Why, hello there. I am Superba. Have you ever noticed how much reverence people give to archaeology? Ooh, look at that old pot. Isn't it amazing that in the distant past, people used old pots? It's so amazing. Consider that archaeology is the study of the distant past. In the distant past, there was no technology. People were a lot dumber than they are now. People believed ridiculous things, like the sun revolved around the earth, that the earth was flat, and that people were causing global warming. In primitive times, they had no TV, they had no internet, they had no computers, they had no airplanes, no cars, no books, no movies, no music, no electricity, no supermarkets, no drugstores, no nothing. They died very young. They didn't get much sex. And most women had very small boobs. And yet we're supposed to be fascinated by a bunch of old rotting pots and pans. They're so tremendously important that you're expected to go to a boring museum and stare at them. Ooh, look at that ancient bedpan. Note the crack in the side of it. Isn't that profound? And then we're supposed to pretend that every little detail is amazing and so special. Ooh, look at those wavy lines. Isn't it amazing that in the distant past, they could put wavy lines on a pot? And look at all those dots. Even thousands of years ago, they were capable of putting dots and wavy lines on the very same pot. And then you're supposed to get excited about their ancient tools. Look at these amazing ancient tools. Aren't they profound? Even thousands of years ago, they could take rocks and turn them into rocks. How skillful, how amazing. And then we're supposed to get excited by pictograms. You know what pictograms really are? They're cartoons. But even back then, they didn't know how to make them interesting. Look at this one. Why, hello there, Mr. Bird. What have you brought for me today?
I have brought you a large male wiener for you to use.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bird. That is just what I've been looking for. Oh, look, Mummy's making love to the dog man. I hope Daddy doesn't find out. People are so brainwashed to believe that archaeology is so special that even bits and pieces of crap are considered significant. Look what we found. It's an amazing discovery of pieces. Oh, pieces, how exciting. And then there are the statues. Why is it that the fanciest museums feature statues with their arms and groins cut off? Are the museums too cheap to buy undamaged ones? If you had artwork in your home with parts of it chopped off, people wouldn't call it profound, they'd call it crap. But a museum can get away with anything. Put this in a museum and people will say, ooh, look how profound the armless woman is. And they can get away with having all kinds of nudie statues because it's art. Art. But these statues merely show how primitive they were. Look at this one. They hadn't even invented bras yet. How advanced could they have been? And look at this guy. He's supposed to be some great example of civilization. And he's wearing a beach towel. We must learn from the civilization of the beach towel people. And look at these guys. They got their schlongs cut off. Why do all the male statues have their schlongs cut off? I really want to know. What goes through people's minds who take these things? Do they think like, oh, what a great schlong made of stone. I'm gonna rush home and get my hammer and chisel so I can cut it off and bring it home and go, ah. So when museums show you archaeology, they're really showing you primitive dead people's trash. I hope this tip on explaining how museums are full of pretentious junk has been helpful to you. I am Superba.